Hi all, Hal here with more Empyrion Galactic Survival. And as you can see, we are still in Aqua orbit, and basically what we're doing is just getting a little bit of the resource production out of the way. I have outfitted, or we'll take you up and show you, our small SV. We have outfitted with a couple of the pulse lasers. As you can see, I've also put some of the blocks back in that we were missing. We've got a little bit more armor on her, and I think I've got quite a bit of ammo for her. Let's see here. Yeah, so we have got a lot of shots, right? So each one of these charges is basically two complete reloads for the main gun. Since I have two of the guns, basically this is one reload for the set. So we've got quite a bit of ammo on board. We will be going back to the alien homeworld, mainly because of the fact that I do want to go ahead and put the forward base there. However, I'm going to need to level out a spot. So what I've done is I'm bringing 6 of the CNC charges with me for the leveling tool. Let's see here, or F&F charges rather, fill and flatten. And do I have the flatten tool with me? I think I may have actually left the flatten tool down on the planet. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and queue one of those up as well. And I made a flak cannon for the base. So what we're going to do is we're gonna set down in an area that we can find a good spot, as level as possible. It may even be on one of the lava fields. And what we'll do is we'll put the base in, and it's going to be the Type 2 rapid deploy, so it'll be the one with the hangar and the crafting station and everything, on the alien homeworld. So that way we will have a fully functional and defended point on the alien planet. Now, for the folks who don't know, the developers for the game have announced the changeover date from the pre-alpha to alpha for Empyrion, and they have a huge laundry list of changes. So I do recommend you go check them out either on Steam, on the Steam page, or over at EmpyrionGame.com. And if I remember, I will put a link to the website in the description down below. But that way you can check it out. I mean, they are going crazy with what they're adding to this game. We will have structural integrity on buildings. It'll be starting with bases only. They have said that the intent is to eventually have it apply to ships as well. Basically, if you don't have the right structural support for it, your base will collapse. They were showing what it looks like when your base basically gets attacked, but what they have said is that the structural integrity in the game will apply even during construction. So where we now have some of these really oversized builds for bases, like say there are people who build things like Thermica Station down on a planet. If you're in a gravitational field and your structural integrity isn't where it needs to be, your base will collapse. So it's going to be interesting for the folks that have been playing for a while and are used to the no structural integrity, at least not in that capacity. So it does promise to be somewhat interesting. We'll see where it actually goes. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of this idea, but hey, you know what? I'm willing to try it. So we're just waiting for the flatten tool to finish. Should be done by now. But yeah, like I said, I do have the flat cannon. We're going to take that. We're going to put that on the Type 2 base. We now have our flatten tool. Go ahead and put that there. Let's reload it. Because I will probably have to flatten at least part of the area where we're going to set up base. One of the other things I did is we now have our advanced rifle. Yay. Alright. And we're going to go ahead and get in here. Actually, no, I don't want to get in here. I want to go to the cockpit. Because what we're going to be doing is we're actually making a jump back to the other system. So now that we have our ship repaired and restocked, we are going to swing this beast around and make our jump back. Now, if this was not the only place that I could find the zirconium or zarcassium ore, whatever it's called, I would not be going back here. But it has an ore that we need, and even though we're only going to be playing this game for, you know, at least for this season, for the remainder of this week, I would still prefer to have just so we can say that we did it, you know. What is that behind us? I'm hoping that's just picking up the SV, and we are going to stop. There. Yep. Alright. So we have parked the ship actually in system this time. Let's see who our closest one is. They are... this way? Because what I'm thinking I may do is actually just start at the one here and swing back around. I think we're going to do that. So what I'm going to do is... actually, how close are we? Yeah, let's go ahead and let's go to this one first so I can show you what's going on with the new cannons. One of the things that they did change is that weapons will no longer fire when your vehicle is powered down. Because, well, you know, people would post up someplace, turn off their vehicle, and just fire down into the bases and things, and, you know, that's not very sporting or fair, so... Alright, so, let's see, is there any giant... oh, there is. I think we may be making planetfall over there. But I'm looking for a place to put the base, and I'm basically probably going to put it on one of the, either the lava fields or the water fields. So we'll see where everything plays out, but... alright. So I'm going to show you what the new weapons can do. Let's switch over to our new weapon set. Now these things do, I think, something like 5 times the damage per shot. So the miniguns still have the highest level of DPS in the game. However, the damage per shot is much higher with these. Come on. See, this is what I don't like about using a mouse. That's what I like about the miniguns, is that they're a little easier to keep on target. Not sure why we're drifting, but... alright. So yeah, this is, like I said, this is one of the reasons why I tend to use the miniguns more, because it's much easier to keep them on target. And of course we are fighting the elites, so... let's go ahead and reload this. Yeah, see, these things are just crazy. There we go. Alright, let's take a look and see what he took out. It's not too bad. Took out one of my miniguns. Alright. So yeah, I have to say I'm not impressed with the miniguns in the game now. Or with the pulse lasers. Oh well. We're gonna go ahead and make planetfall. Let's go ahead and get this base going so we can move on to other things. Alright. Yeah, the flight engine still needs a little bit of work. But that's okay. Alright, so... hey, look at that. Alright, so let's see here. How level is this? Alright, so that's just the regular slime. Those are the spiders. Alright, so let's see if we can find a spot that's a little bit more accommodating here. For a base. Alright, so... I was hoping that some of the water spots might be a little bit bigger, but it doesn't look like it. Alright, so... let's see what's down here. How's this area looking? No, we're gonna say no to this spot. Alright, so let's see if we can find us a place to set up a somewhat decently sized base. Oh, that might work. Right there. Yeah, I think that this spot here on the water will work fairly well. Yeah, this is gonna work. Alright. So let's bring up our deploy. I don't remember which of the cannons I had on this thing. We do need... Where did we throw the power or the power supply? Oh, see, it's been too long since I looked at the base. I don't remember. Oh, it's right here in front of me. Alright, so which cannon do we have on this thing? Okay, so we have that cannon. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add the rest of this ammo. We're going to go ahead and add the flat cannon. And what we're going to do here is put the... Actually, while we're... Let's go ahead and get ourselves in the station here. And while we're here, we're going to go to the cannon turret. We only wanted to attack the alien and other factions. Okay, so now that that's done, get up here. And we want to place that there. Okay, so we now have a base that can defend itself. Which is good because we're probably going to be getting attacked here at some point in the near future, but that's okay. We got small, that is our regular constructor? Yes. So we have a constructor, we have health. We basically have everything we need now. Except for apparently, you know, a atmosphere scrubber of some kind. Alright. So let's go ahead and back ourselves up. Whoopsie. Oh, come on. There we go. So we now have our base, which is nice. We are a little bit better defended now, and since we do have, let's actually see what we have resource-wise. We have Promethean and Zirconium. That's the only thing we have on the planet, so that's fine. But we are going to head back up into orbit because I do need to get some food for my character, and I do think we're going to go ahead and call this one here. So I just wanted to say happy Wednesday, everybody. Thanks for stopping in today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know the routine. Hit that like button just because, you know, the likes and subscriptions are the best way to tell me that you're enjoying the content. And if you're enjoying it, make sure you hit both of those buttons. Anyway, we are out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and we'll see you back here a little bit later today for some more 7 Days to Die. Another game that has recently updated, and yeah, so the rest of this week is basically just wrapping up the seasons as we have it, and then we will come back next week into the new builds for 7 Days to Die, and then after next week we will have the new build for Empyrion. So anyway, we're out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day and have a terrific week as well. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. I wonder if we can put afterburners on these things. Whee! No, apparently I do have ammo. Nice.